Let's take a look at a tip for this first assignment in which I'm just going to show you how to create a key handler in abbreviated fashion. Basically covered the same topic in my overall view of notes on how to do key handlers, so this is either a review or just the shortened version if you don't want to listen to that whole thing, although it would be helpful. So in this one, I start with a basic CodeSculptor outline. You could pause the video here and copy this down if you don't have it. Always import simple GUI, and you're probably going to want to get random as well. It's best to set your height and width up here for what the screen you want to have when you go to create your screen. You might see on mine, I'm not actually thrilled with 800 by 600 because it cuts off at the bottom. So I've been going towards more of a 900 by 500. Now, see, even that doesn't look good today. My resolution is a little off from what it usually is. So that's going to make me a bit happier. I need to just make my screen bigger, but right now I'm not going to. So that to me looks better, and I'm going to stick with 800 by 500. You're going to want to have a draw handler. We're going to draw things on the screen later. Creating your frame, and this is where you put your height and your width, and setting up your draw handler, and then starting the actual frame to run so it starts the program. So how to add a key handler. Just like the draw handler, it looks very similar. It's called the key down handler because it's just going to handle pressing the keys down, not releasing them, which would be called the key up handler. We need a name of a function, and I typically just say key down is the function name. So then I say, okay, now it's time to create that function. In draw automatically creates this canvas variable whenever you want to draw. In key detection, it automatically creates a variable called key. Well, again, you could call it anything you want. You could just say K, whatever. I'm going to call it key because it's easy to remember. And in here, anything you want the keys to do. So the simple one is to just print key. That's just going to give you the Unicode. Key equals Unicode of letter. Another word for Unicode, the first 256 values of Unicode used to be called ASCII, so you'll sometimes hear about an ASCII code. The point of that being it's better to print the character of the key. Oh, yeah, might help if I put my parentheses in correctly. So I do something like that, and I first have to click on this background if it's not already in blue, just a quirk of CodeSculptor 3 right now. I think in Chrome it has a little error. But what's really happening, I just said print, so it's actually going to happen over here. See, I press the letter C. The ASCII code is 67, the character is C, so it just printed it, right? So it's over here in the output. What would be more interesting is to actually do some draw text up here in order to get a character to print out. So that's actually in the next tip. If you forget how to draw text, you can watch that tip, and then you're well on your way to finishing this project.